Greetings to all human beings, no matter what your nationality, creed, race may be. I greet you all with the universal greetings, as I usually do, with the peace and blessings of God. Those that don't know me, my name is Raymond Lewis Ivy. I'm a native of Chicago, Illinois. I grew up on the near north side in the Cabrini Green housing project. I've been a resident of Charleston, Missouri for the past 19 years. This is an appeal to President Barack Obama, First Lady Michelle Obama, and the United States Attorney General, Miss Loretta Lynch. I ask you all, it's not the first time, I ask you all to look into the Raymond Lewis Ivy and two daughters story of what was allowed to happen to us and still happening to us in Charleston, Missouri. My complaint been in the White House, in the United States Attorney General's office, the United States Department of Education Civil Rights Division. And it's not just an educational issue. It's a criminal issue too. These people have threatened people who've been trying to help me reveal, expose the cover-up of what these people is doing down here in Charleston, Missouri. When I say these people, I'm talking about the people who runs the Charleston R1 school district, the people who runs the Charleston City, Missouri City Hall Police Department. I need somebody to look at our paperwork. Why is it taking so long? Do it take me to be hung in a jail? Do it take for police to shoot me down in the street? Do it take one of these sellout blacks to come to try to assassinate me? Look at the records, how many times they done came in my house without warrants. Look up the case of Dolly Mapp, M-A-P-P, maybe an S on the end, versus the state of Ohio. I feel like her, black lady. I feel like Nelson Mandela when all he wanted to be treated is like a human being. But yet, certain people of color felt that black people shouldn't have nothing. I need you to look at the documents that I done sent repeatedly to Washington, D.C. Don't get me wrong when I say this here, because I condone any type of killing that's not justifiable. But why do you think people are joining ISIS and things in this country? Look how they treating me here, and I know they treating people in other cities that's black, that's standing up against white supremacists and sellout blacks. I know if they treat me like they treat me, I can imagine how they feel. I have anger inside of me, but never would I join ISIS or any other type of militant group that's killing people. Look how many times they came in my house warrantless. Look how many times that I complained about what a white man has done, and I can't even get a police report made. I can't file a police report. The police officer that works for Charleston, Missouri Police Department and the resource officer for the Charleston R1 School District, Brenda Bedford, refused to write a police report on what I told her that my daughter told me that this white bus driver did. Instead, her and Frank Ellis, the assistant principal for the Charleston R1 School District in Charleston, Missouri, who's the assistant principal for the Charleston, Missouri Hearns Elementary School, Frank Ellis They got my daughter behind my back without my permission, presence, or knowledge, and tried to force her to change her story of what this bus driver did. They said, I don't have any rights. If I don't have any rights, why should I go by the law here if I don't have any rights?
Yet so many people have lost hope today. They feel that they have.
I'm asking y'all to look into it. Look into back in June the 25th of 2000, when this chief of police, Bobby Hearns, who was a lieutenant then, how he came in my house, forced himself into my house and took me down to the police station and put a charge on me and didn't even show up in court. Just look at my documents. That's all I'm asking y'all to do. If you don't want to do nothing else, then just leave it alone. Just look at my documents. I have joined just about every church here. They telling me that they're going to help my children, which I've been educating at home for the past 3 going on 4 years. Because every other school that I tried to put them in here, they wouldn't allow me to get them in there because they have went along with Charleston, Missouri, because I exposed so much that's going on. I can't let you forget Tammy Brock's white lady, the principal. When I went to her about it, all she wanted to know is who was the bus driver. When I told Joey Rice, all she said was he had children. Look at the paperwork on the investigation and see what she took, what part she took in that. Nothing. She wouldn't do nothing. Look at the superintendent, Tony Watts. Look at all of this. Look at everything that I complained to the police department. Just take a look. Don't wait until they try to kill me, because if they try to kill me, believe me, you're going to have bodies all up in Charleston, because I'm going to protect myself and my 2 children and my 87-year-old World War II veteran dad. I'm sick and tired of complaining. I'm sick and tired of complaining. I'm sick and tired of complaining. I've been complaining for the last 16 or 17 years. This NAACP president, Arthur Cassell, been here for 20 years and won't do nothing. These preachers, bishops, I done took 20, with a combined of 20 bishops, preachers, and church members, I filed personally with the Human Rights Commission and federal court, helped all us go to court against Flying J back in 2004 and 5 because they discriminated against us. But I couldn't get damn one of them to stand up openly with me. I done helped people when Pilot Corporation was here in Charleston, Missouri, right off of 105, right off of I-57. Help them file things against Pilot for discrimination, but can't get no help. But one thing about it, God has been carrying me. Think about my children. Their minds is looking at what is the law when it comes to people of color. What is the law? Look at my case. That's all I'm asking is an appeal to y'all. I done went to everybody else. There's nobody in the state of Missouri trying to help. Nobody, period. Now, we have individuals, white and black, that support us, that help us do certain things, and I don't want to expose them because we know not all the police department, not all the white people, not all the blacks, but I haven't found, you got retired black school teachers here that won't even help. You got another school teacher that been promising me for the past 3 going on 4 years, he had books at his house. And he still ain't got them, but he can work on his church. They can have their pastor anniversaries. They can have their pastor's appreciations. I'm at the point now, I'm losing all respect for people. I might as well go back to Islam. But I'm not. I'm going to continue to let God lead me, but God said it's okay to get angry, but don't sin in your anger. I ain't sending my anger, because if I had sending my anger, then I would have been getting violent like a lot of these other people that can't hold it. Look at Christopher Donner in L.A. when he worked as a police, a reservist for the National Guard. He got sick and tired of seeing all of these white police doing blacks the way they was doing them. Then when he went on a shooting spree, killing police, then all of a sudden they want to investigate. He even exposed Mark Furman in the O.J. Simpson case. This man been promoted. This is the man that you go to when you complain about discrimination. What do he care about us? I'm going to leave this alone. All I want you to do is, I'm not asking nobody else now. I'm asking y'all three individuals that's controlling, that's the highest police force in this country. Send somebody to look at my thing. Check my records in the FBI department in St. Louis, Missouri. Look at my complaint there. Look at my complaint in the Justice Department in Washington. Just look at everything that was documented in that police department against me and my children. Check our complaints with the Missouri Department of Children and Family Service and the Director of Child Advocacy in Jefferson City. Look how they all come together. That make people hate. That make people become black militants. But I'm not. But I'm sick and tired. Peace, be still.